What if the next war isn't military, but quantum? China's quantum leap is shaking the tech world. Their machines solve problems faster than supercomputers can. And now, U.S. intelligence is sounding alarms. This isn't a headline scare, it's already happening today. In 2025, China's breakthroughs could rewrite global power. Quantum chips are getting stronger, faster, more stable daily. Forget hacking, we're talking total system domination instantly. America fears losing encryption, finance, and control overnight. So why is no one talking about it? What you're about to discover will stun you, because the real quantum war has already begun. In just months, China revealed 4 quantum machines, each one stronger than the one before it. The Suchongqi 3 shocked researchers in December. It matched Google's chip 105 qubits without global attention. Then came Origin Quantum's TNG 4.0, over 500 qubits. China claims 380,000 tasks from 26 million users. That sounds insane, but the data backs it up. Quantum platforms are no longer secret lab tech. They're scaling fast, and faster than the U.S. expected. Experts now fear the West is being outpaced. What took years in the U.S. takes months there. This isn't a race, it's a quantum sprint. And China's already breaking past critical speed milestones. U.S. leaders are whispering warnings, off the record. A Microsoft president said, "We are falling dangerously behind." Encryption, banking, national defense, all at risk. Quantum could crack passwords in seconds, undetected. Every government document could be vulnerable overnight. Chinese advances aren't just research. They're applications. From image analysis to military-grade algorithms, they're moving fast. U.S. cybersecurity teams are rushing to catch up. Some experts say it might already be too late. America's financial system relies on decades-old cryptography. Quantum computing was never supposed to arrive this soon. Now they're playing defense in a game they started. The world's balance may shift before anyone reacts. A Chinese lab announced EasyQ Engine 2.0. Their target? A computer with 5,000 active qubits. That's not theoretical. It's being developed right now. IBM just passed the 1,000 qubit mark last year. Even that chip still lacks full control. Stacking qubits doesn't make them usable yet. But China claims industrial readiness within months. These machines aren't locked in labs anymore. They're scaling. Quantum supremacy used to be science fiction. Not anymore. Chinese engineers say this tech will power real industries. That includes medicine, logistics, surveillance, and advanced intelligence systems. If they hit 5,000 qubits first, everything changes. They'll unlock equations even the world's best supercomputers can't touch. What if your bank password vanished in 1 second? That's the quantum threat experts fear the most. Quantum computers can break standard encryption nearly instantly. This isn't just theory. It's math, not speculation anymore. America relies on outdated security models everywhere, especially in finance. Chinese systems are already being tested on real data. Some reports say AI quantum hybrids can bypass traditional firewalls. Imagine your private records being cracked in milliseconds. Medical data, military plans, satellite systems, all vulnerable soon. With quantum advantage, detection becomes nearly impossible. The U.S. is rushing into post-quantum encryption, but China may already be inside the firewall first. Once they are, the damage is irreversible. China doesn't just want quantum power, they want control. Control over standards, networks, and global systems. Once they lead, they'll dictate how tech evolves worldwide. They're patenting quantum software, hardware, and protocols now. Meanwhile, U.S. companies are still testing basic stability. China's real play isn't just science, it's influence. By setting global quantum standards, they lock others out. Imagine a world where only Chinese chips work globally, like Android or Windows, but controlled from Beijing entirely. That's not innovation, it's domination at the protocol level. And the West still doesn't fully see the threat. This is the new arms race, fought with algorithms. And China is years ahead, by design, not accident. Quantum computing is powerful on its own. But when you add AI, that's where China's strategy becomes crystal clear. They're merging quantum chips with large language models. This fusion creates systems that think at impossible speeds. AI analyzes patterns while quantum solves problems instantly. Together, they create tools for war, economy, and surveillance. China is already testing these hybrid platforms live. AI-controlled quantum tools outpace any human. They learn, evolve, and rewrite their own code. This isn't just automation, it's strategic cyber superiority. One breakthrough could shift global power permanently, and Chinese engineers know exactly what they're building. They're not guessing, they're preparing for dominance. Western media shouts, but China stays silent. No flashy demos, just progress behind closed doors. Prototypes are refined quickly, with groundbreaking research published monthly. No hype, just results that keep getting stronger. China's not just developing, they're deploying under the radar. Military tech, encrypted networks, industrial optimization, all ongoing quietly. The less they speak, the more nervous experts get. It's the silence before a strategic technology storm. By the time we realize, it's already operational. That's not fear. It's calculated advancement without distraction. Many headlines exaggerate, but not how you think. They're not overhyping quantum. They're downplaying the urgency. Some U.S. outlets call China's numbers fake, while others say it's still too early to worry. But behind the scenes, defense contractors are panicking. Why? Because downplaying progress slows public funding, and slowing funding helps competitors race ahead quietly. The real misinformation isn't exaggeration, it's strategic silence. If you think it's all hype, you won't act. But China is acting, with massive investment and secrecy. Don't be distracted by surface-level media spin. The real breakthroughs happen before the press arrives. And by then, it's too late to catch up. IBM's Condor chip reached 1,000+ qubits last year. U.S. labs are scaling, but still lack control. There's a massive gap between size and stability. China is bridging that faster than anyone expected. American researchers warn, leadership requires more than announcements. China is building labs, training engineers, deploying platforms. Meanwhile, U.S. funding lags behind military and politics. Tech giants compete, but rarely collaborate like China does. The West invented the game, but China rewrote the rules. Catching up requires more than big promises now. It needs global urgency, fast innovation, and joint defense. Because falling behind in quantum isn't just technical, it's existential. Quantum supremacy is not about science, it's about control. Control of finance, data, systems, security, and governance. China isn't chasing headlines, they're chasing global infrastructure dominance. The next 10 years will define new empires. And it won't be guns, it will be algorithms. Whoever leads quantum will lead the digital future. They'll set the standards. They'll write the protocols. They'll hold the keys to every locked system. This is no longer research. It's digital colonization beginning. And those who ignore it, left completely behind. If you're watching this, you're ahead of the curve. But now is the time to wake the world. Because by 2030, the winner rewrites global reality.